Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'd like to talk to you about an achievable at-home studio light setup. Before we get into this video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. I am so close to reaching 50,000 and would just make me the happiest if I can reach it before the end of the month. So just please subscribe, ring that bell, and I will see you in all my future videos. So the main incentive of this light setup was to create bigger catch lights in the eyes. I've been playing around trying to see if I can create really big catch lights that kind of cover almost the entire pupil, because I think it looks really nice and it just creates really nice light. So I was experimenting around, and then after I set it up and after I had everything done, I thought that it would be actually very interesting to show you guys how you can create a very simple setup on a budget and make the photos look super professional and nice. I just want to stop and say that I'm running a huge Black Friday sale on my presets because loads of you asked and I've listened. So I'm going to give you 40% off on all my preset packs. All you need to do is just follow the link down below and just use the discount code at the checkout and you're going to get 40% off. It runs until Tuesday, starts today, so get shopping and I hope you like it. As I was trying to get bigger catch lights, I was thinking of ways to achieve it, and I thought that maybe if I bounced the light off two big white boards, it would be a bit better than just using a softbox or a beauty dish or an umbrella and so on, because the surface area for the light to reflect is bigger, hence the light should be softer and kind of more dispersed. So I thought that I would set it up like that. I had to play around with it. I had to make sure that the light is kind of higher up and tilted upwards as well, because this way it kind of created a bit more of an angle when it comes to the light and the way it was reflecting. It wasn't as straight on, because if it was at my eye level and it was pointing straight in, the photos would be very flat and the models' faces would just look like it was a direct flash, and I didn't want that. I still wanted that kind of softbox look. I just wanted really nice big catch lights. So I was just using a single strobe and I was using two flags behind me. As you see, they're a bit tilted because I couldn't really get them straight, but it would be perfectly fine if they were straight as well. So here where the home studio part comes in, you can totally just use the setup and flash the light against a wall. So all you need is a white wall and that's it. And this way you will get the nice soft light bouncing back at you. And I think it's just such a nice and simple setup. You don't need any modifiers, you literally just need a flash. My strobe was I think 500 in power, but even if you have 300 and you have a smaller room, it's perfectly fine. Then as you see, because I used the flags to reflect the light off, I had to use black jackets on each side of the model to just create a bit more drama and a bit more shadows on the faces, and it worked pretty well. So yet again, here it just shows that you don't need to go out of your way and get full flags and everything like that. All you need is just a piece of black clothing or a black towel or anything that's black, and just kind of put it on each side of the model, and this way you will be able to add a bit more shadows and a bit more dimension into the face. So this light setup definitely took a few trials and errors to get right. I was playing around with the height of the light. When I was placing it too kind of close to the eye level and directly at the board, it would just create this kind of direct flash kind of look, which I didn't really like. So I ended up raising it up. It was quite close to the boards. I think it was maybe around 20 to 30 centimeters away, or maybe even closer. This way I had strong reflection from the boards, which created kind of like a very nice soft light. So as I said, definitely, you need to be up for experimenting and playing around and see what works, moving the model around, shuffling the light and so on. It's not just a simple setup where it's like A and B and that's it. Like you have to experiment and play around. I think the main message of this video is that you guys really don't have to have a high quality setup to create beautiful images. You can really try and cut costs wherever you can. The only thing I would say is to invest in a decent strobe, because the strobe is really what makes a difference. But as you see, when it comes to modifiers and flags and backdrops and stuff like that, you really don't need to break the bank. So as you see, there is a brown background behind the models, and usually if I'm shooting Beauty and I don't have access to rolls, instead of buying a whole new roll, which will set you back maybe like $100, I usually just stick a single sheet of A1 paper on the wall. So like, let's say if I want to use red or blue or green, I just go to an art shop, get a sheet that maybe costs me $2 to $3, and I put it on the wall and I just put the model close to it and I shoot this way. And it saves you so much money, and you really don't need to, you know, kind of break the bank for it, and then you can just throw it away and just use a different color each time. So it's a very, very good thing to do. Okay guys, that's it for today. Let me know what do you think about the light setup. What do you think about the photos? I have to say I really loved shooting them. I think they're really, really nice. They're one of my favorite sets. So I'm really looking forward to your thoughts as well. If you did like this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.